So I'm here with Merstham boss Frank Wilson, assistant manager Barry Hayles. Frank, a much needed win after a run of draws and defeats.
Yeah, it was. Hugely needed. Just for all the right reasons. Most importantly, just for a bit of reward, because I think that we've been a bit unfortunate in some games and performances where we've been meaning to do the right things and working hard, just not getting the results, and we just found ourselves in this little rut at the minute. So I think that as a reward for morale, happy to get 3 points today, and not that deserved it.
Yeah, I think on the balance of the game we certainly deserved it, but the last sort of 10-15 minutes was probably getting a little bit nervous. They were putting us under pressure, putting a lot of high balls into the box, making us work for it.
We stopped turning them around, and we started to play a little bit shorter, and they picked up a lot more second balls and pushed us back really. But the goal, their goal, and we should have dealt with it a whole lot better.
Yeah, lack of concentration. I think a few things that didn't help us were some sort of forced changes. Dylan comes off with injury. Tajay, great to see him back in Merstham colours. You know, we really like Taj. He's a lovely kid. He's a good football player. He's been out for a lot longer than he and us wanted. But I think that affected us slightly. You know, he's come on today and he's so desperate to be involved and to have a part in the game. I just think that there were certain things that unsettled us a little bit. And credit to Wingate, credit to them, in terms of, not conceding defeat in the second half and still trying to put us under pressure. But, that's why we're pleased with the way that we come out with the win, because you've got to be able to handle the pressure in the games, and that's something that we've been guilty of in this little mini rut of losses or draws where we haven't been able to turn those results into wins. We haven't rode situations well enough, so we're pleased.
But as you say, I think on the defending, aside from the goal, which was arguably one of those ones we should have dealt with, as you said, but the defending generally in the second half I thought was excellent.
Fantastic, yeah.
People throwing their bodies in the way, tackles in,
from the beginning of the game. Charlie made an incredible tackle on the edge of our box from a block tackle from a shot with 15 minutes to go, 10 minutes to go until the end of the first half, a critical period. That sort of attitude and application today, I thought we showed throughout the team and throughout everybody's performance. Very, very pleased with our attitude to the game today, because the players have understood the situation, and we've used the new year period to start fresh. We said it in there as part of the team talk, didn't we, Baz? And we talked about a bit of a clean slate and using this time of the year to do that. I think it's come at the right time for us.
And Barry, from a centre forward's point of view, Corey's body strength and ability to get in front of defenders, won in that penalty in the first half.
Yeah, very clever from him. He made contact first, and then the centre half thought I might can nick it, and he got his body in and won the penalty. But I thought Corey and Serge, they worked really hard, and they got the rewards.
Yeah, they did.
We got a good shout out for Jack as well. He's his first game back as well. He was out, so we told him not to just come in and just be gung ho, and I thought he played really well as well for his first game back.
From at least the sideline, should we say, the midfield I thought worked incredibly hard today.
Yeah, they did.
Probably the hardest I've seen them work for 90 minutes.
Yeah, they did. And again, there's lots of good things to say about our performance today, and lots of different aspects of it, and that is something that was very pleasing. We played 4-4-2. It didn't look like just Charlie and Eamon were in there as the engine of the team today. They had a lot of help and a lot of support from players around them. That was down to how we wanted to play. But between the two of them today, I thought they worked incredibly hard. Charlie was probably my man of the match today. Really pleased for Charlie as a young player that's been excellent throughout, but had a very mature game today. I thought that in the right moments today, it wasn't just about his desire to win tackles. He put his foot on top of the ball when he needed to, and he controlled and regulated the tempo of the game from midfield, and that's the responsibility that you have as a midfield player, and that's an area of the pitch that we got right today, and that we were very strong in, and that helped us.
And it's almost like seeing a Charlie Greenwood that we saw at the start of the season, more confidence on the ball, turning, looking for passes. But also that sort of the other bit of his game as well, the hard work.
I think you'll say he's helped a lot. He's helped out by the boys, an enormous amount. He's a favourite amongst the players. They all love seeing him do well, and I think that he looked like he enjoyed himself today. And I think that was aided by everybody being positive with him. And you could just tell by watching him play. So he enjoyed it out there. But I think we enjoyed it, didn't we?
Yeah.
Which we haven't been able to say to, I think, in these interviews. You know?
Yeah.
And another tough one ahead of us at Bognor on Monday.
A tough game. Really looking forward to it now.
Yeah.
Good performance today. Sets us up brilliantly. If the weather holds off, great surface, great atmosphere at Bognor, and we'll feel confident.
Yep. Congratulations, gentlemen, and unbeaten in 2022 so far. So that's always good.